Hello. Now we will continue our games with clay, our playing with clay, and we will really continue. I didn't ruin my previous things that I did for the three little pigs, so I will show you the shortened version of the three little pigs. As you see, they were all what remained from the previous video. I put the wet clothes on it, and it is still wet since yesterday. So well, I will just, and so some things are more or less complete, intact, and the wolf, for example, and the piglets, the three little pigs. You don't have to make them from the very beginning. You can just use what you did yesterday, and or if you're watching this movie just as the first one, you can imagine that I have made them quickly already while kids were building the houses. So this house is not done yet. I will put it aside, and these are the remains of all our houses, of all our other houses, and I will just put them aside as well. And so also I have this kind of bucket with more clay in it, you see. So if I need more clay to build something else, I will take it from here, and it is clean. It stayed under my table, not making any dirt. And I have this clothes on the table, and so let us start. If someone wants to participate, to take part, to join me, then please, what are you going to do? Here we have three little pigs who ran from their home and decided to live in the forest by themselves. So this is the forest, and if you want to make more trees, which is rather easy thing to do, then I will take some more clay. I will just a little bit work on it so that the water that was outside will go inside the clay, and the whole clay will be really soft. So please make some more trees. How do you make trees? For adults, I would suggest that they pull the tree from a big piece of clay, and I'm trying to do this really fast so that the movie won't be too long, but you can actually do it slowly and meditatively, and the kids also can do it really slow. They don't have to be in a hurry. It can take 10 minutes to make such a tree. And for the kids, I usually suggest that they just do the ground, then the trunk, and then the roots hold the trunk on the ground so that it doesn't fall, and then we just roll some branches and put them together to the tree. Or we can add some leaves here. And how to do this? Okay, I will show it in some other video, whatever. Small trees, and the pigs, the little pigs, were just running around the tree and singing their song. Who's afraid of big bad wolf, big bad wolf, big bad wolf? And suddenly they heard the roaring of the big bad wolf deep in the forest. And they decided, oh, we have to make some houses to hide from the wolf. And the first little pig, Nif Nif, he said, oh well, I will make the house from the straws, because he was lazy. So he decided to make the house from the straws, and whoever of kids would like to make this, then I will show them how to make it. I will do this again. I will do the ground. I will take the, well, we still need some kind of structure, so we will make this like this, the construction. And then here I have some leftovers of our straws. They were made just by rolling the small string like this and putting them here, for example. This is my way of making straw house. Maybe you will, or some kid would try to put them like this. Okay, let's put them like this. This will be our straw house. You see? Wow, that's also a good option. But you have to make more straws for the house to be higher. And well, this might be a rather pleasant activity for the kids, just to roll the thin sausages. Why not? And if kids are into this activity, then just leave them with this. Don't be in a hurry. Don't say, oh well, where is our house? Okay, you can say that, but really give the kids the time to make this house. Okay, I will finish it. You can make it higher if you want, or I can even make it a little bit high like this. Then I will put a straw door, and I have here the roof. It can be made of straws as well. Okay, let's not be lazy. Let's not be lazier than the smallest piglet. We will make some more straws to cover the house, right? To cover it. Well, and so this piglet, so now we think, well, if the piglet can go inside, yes it is. But he wasn't too careful to make this really strong. This piglet just did it very fast and ran back to the forest to play and sing his song. Yes, right. Here it is, the house, the first house. And wow, it is, yes, the wolf will definitely blow it away very easily. Then the second kid, little pig, is making the house of wooden planks. And I did something like this already, so I can just put this back. You see, I'm not doing this very neat, very nice or accurate first, because if you are playing with small kids, like 4 or 5 years old, 6 years old, they won't be able actually to do something really much better. And if you will try to make the house very nice, then kids will they will see that they won't be able to repeat it. So they will ask you to do things for themselves all the time. So please make it just fast and simple, as if you are a lazy little pig and you don't want to spend much time on it. right? Here is the cover, and here is and then the pig can hide there. And then he again he went to his brother, and they went singing, playing, and whatever, doing nothing. Oh, I have some straws left here, and I have another plank. Well, I will put it around the door frame. So great. And the third smart little pig made the house of bricks, of stones. And you see, well, I've spent some time here. It is really made of stones, right? You see? And there is a strong door, and there is a pot on the fire. Here are some firewood, and here is the fire. This, you know, we will need it, the pot. And here is the strong, good roof with a big chimney. The chimney must be really big for the wolf to go in. Right. And suddenly the wolf came here and ran after the pigs, and all of them ran to their homes, this to this, and this piglet, this little pig, went to his home and shut the door, and the wolf came here and said, "Aha, it smells really nice. It's a small little pig here, and the house, I will just blow it away." And he starts blowing, and you can blow with your kids, actually, and the house shatters. No, you need hands. And from the third blow, the house just falls apart, and the poor little pig runs to his brother, and the wolf runs after him, and they will run after each other among the trees, and then the little pig just hides inside this wooden house, you see. And the wolf comes here, and he says, "Oh, well, very well, now I will have 2 little pigs for my dinner." And he starts to blowing the wind, and the house again shatters, and from the third blow it falls apart, and poor pigs, little pigs, don't know what to do but just to run to their brother. So they run. You can give this to your kids, and the kids will run, and you will, with the wolf, run after them. They will, he will try to catch them, and finally they came to the big brother, to Nuff Nuff, and they all stuff into the house and shut the door. And the wolf comes here to the house, and he starts to blow, but the house doesn't move at all. Doesn't move at all again. No, he can't do it. And here the wolf, as you remember, you don't remember if you didn't see the long movie, that the wolf here has very frightening big teeth that we made here for him. And he starts to bite the house and the door with his teeth, and he breaks his teeth, you see, all of them, and he can't get into the house. So then he looks at it, and he thinks, okay, how can I get in? And then he looks at the roof and sees the chimney, so he goes up, climbs up the roof and goes to the chimney and jumps inside. And you know, what happened to him, because there inside there was a pot with boiling water, so he just runs away, jumps away from the chimney and runs away from this terrible place and decides never to come here again. That's it. And the little pigs come out of their house, and then now they can really sing their song about the big bad wolf, because now with this stone house they are really not afraid of big bad wolf, right? Definitely, sure. But then what to do next? Actually, the story is rather short, and if you did the houses quickly, then you have enough, still have some time and some energy, something to do something more. So we can just continue playing, and now we can already decide and invent some other story or situation about these pigs. For example, what are they gonna do? Okay, they decided to live in this stone house, but they have some straws and some planks to from the broken wooden house. Well, let them make, for example, a garden. They will make a fence to, for example, why not? We'll build a fence here, and then they will what can we do with this straw? Well, it will go into the garden. It will be a fertilizer, and so the next year, okay, again, let's say that this is already the next year. They have lived here for the whole year, and their straws, the hay that they put into the ground, gave really rich soil where they planted some grains or seeds. And you can play with kids like this, digging the holes in the vegetable garden, putting some seeds inside, then covering it with soil, and then waiting until it will grow. And then you see that something you can give to the kids to do. You can show them, and they will willingly start to do something like this. Well, some of them. And so now we have small green growing in this garden. But what will it be at the end? I don't know. What do pigs like? What did they plant here? Potatoes, and then whatever you want to make, you can make it. Cabbages. Do they like cabbages? Why not? So we will make cabbages. Cabbages you do with your fingers. You do leaves like this, and you put them around. You put them around the middle, and then you will understand. Then you will feel how the cabbage grows. The kids will see how the cabbage grows, and the resulting cabbage looks pretty much like a real one. Carrots here, and whatever. these were potatoes. So what are they going to do with this? Probably they will make a carriage. They will eat it first. They will gather the harvest. They will harvest it and put it, and maybe we will make here a barn for example, I will take this and I will add here some sort of barn, or how do you call it, shed, storage, anyway. And you can put your vegetables, all vegetables here, and so on. And you can play like this until you get bored. If you get bored, or if, for example, your boys won't like to make garden, then we can make, I don't know, carriage or a car for the little pigs, and then they will go, I don't know, for a trip, or they will put their vegetables in this car and drive it to the market for other pigs. So this is the car, a lorry, or a truck, as you would say. I don't know, some of you call this lorry, some of you call it truck, depending on where you are coming from. And in Russian we will call it gruzovik, in Hebrew we will call it masait. Anyway, a car which is loaded with potatoes, and one of the little pigs drives it to some sort of market, which we can make on some other part of the table, right? Good. So you see, we played a little bit a known fairy tale according to some existing plot, and then we decided to make some other things and some other actions for our toys. And what to do next? Usually I just take it all back to raw clay, but for example, you can actually save these piglets. They will dry, and you can, but for some time kids would be able to play with them. But these, for example, ears, they will break when the clay dries out. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really make sense to save the toys, the clay toys. I always tell kids that we will put them all in, we will collect them, gather them all into big piece of clay again, so that the next time we will just use the same clay and make them again soft and good for playing. Yes, I will take this like this. I will make this a simple, such a thin pancake or a pizza or whatever, and I will put this inside my bucket. Then I will take this to a bucket or plate with the water, and when it's wet enough I will put it here, and the same way I will gather all the rest, so that on the next day we can start something new, not necessarily what we played before. And okay, for now this is it. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.